Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Kara Bellsquinton, aka Coach Kara Miss Success, coming to you live from the beautiful Columbia Riverwalk. And today I'm on the other side, the little teeny tiny waterfall. But I was gonna come, I just said coming to you live, but let me tell you what happened. I am not live because for some reason when I tried to go live, the Facebook kept saying my broadcast, there was some connection problem or something. Anyways, I'm out here in my favorite place, park. They are doing a whole construction renovation on this side. So when this is done, this Riverwalk, this side, they're gonna have shops and stuff like that, little, I guess, restaurants and whatnot. But for right now, it's just peaceful and quiet. I don't mind being out here because there's always people out here. There's always, the rangers are patrolling. So it's not like, some scary, desolate place for my ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, yeah, let's walk on this bridge. So I just wanted to ask you, and I was going to go live to ask this, so I'll probably go live again later. It's just I'm just trying to get my walk in because my knees have been really hurting lately. Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, so right, the park part is closed because they're doing the renovations, but you can walk over here. So we're just gonna walk over here. Anyway, so I had somebody tell me that they really would love to do live videos and stuff, but they're scared because I guess public speaking is the most terrifying thing in the world for most people. There's statistics, don't ask me to Google it, but there's statistics that say that people are more afraid of public speaking than death. Just think about that. So, I haven't walked all the way over here before. So I'm just going to walk over here and see what's over here. But anyway, so I started doing videos almost 10 years ago when I was with this company, Empower Network, which I absolutely loved. I learned a lot of what I know about marketing and social media through being in that company. But we didn't really go live. Well, I didn't ever go live, but I made a bunch of YouTube videos and stuff. So for those of you that want to do live videos, you're kind of scared, just do what I'm doing and shoot the dang video. You really don't have anything to lose. But everybody has something to say. Oh, so this comes out. So I'm on the other side of the bridge. I'll show you the bridge. There's the bridge. I'm on the other side, and this is the Kids Museum, the Children's Museum. I didn't know that. Huh. So now, whenever I get around to bringing my little nieces and nephews to this museum, I can park there and we can walk over here. That's pretty cool. They had a little airplane sticking out of it. It's called the Adventure Museum. And it's also cool. See, this is why you should explore your own little cities or your big city. I'm gonna start doing my travel vlog again, but I think I'm gonna do a lot of local places. So I've been over here to walk and shoot videos, but I didn't realize that it was connected and I could just walk literally from the park over there to the park that's on that side. What? Anyway, the point is, it's not complicated to shoot a video. It's not complicated to go live. So don't make it complicated. Make it really simple. Have a topic. I'm going to give you some pointers. I might do a class, like a quick little free class about this. For everybody who wants to go live, do videos, whether you want to do them for your business or you want to just do them for yourself. Yeah, it's pretty simple. So I'm going to give you a little tip right now. And here's the little tip. All right. First little tip is, if you're not sure what to talk about, one of the ways I started when I started making videos was I would find quotes that I liked. And then my eyes look really tired. I only had about 2 hours of sleep last night. But anyway, I have to get up early, I have to come downtown, I have to do all the things. So I did all the things. But anyway, if you don't know what to talk about, how I started with quotes, like quotes that inspired me. And then I would just read the quote. And then I would say like something about the quote. Like, let's just say like, the only thing to fear is fear itself, right? That's an old quote. And then I would say, so have you ever been afraid to do something and then you just did it? And then, or you did it because you really wanted to do it and just had this urge like that you had to do it, but you were still afraid, but you did it. Or I would say, have you ever been in a situation where you were really scared to do something, but you didn't have a choice? You literally had to do it. So I'd say something like that. So I just talk about like what that quote meant to me. And that was simple. You can make it like a little 1-minute video. So, you know, so then you could say, hey, so I'll say the whole thing again. All right. The only thing to fear is fear itself. I think Teddy Roosevelt said that, but whoever. So then it's like, the only thing to fear is fear itself. And then I'll say, have you ever been afraid to do something? Like, have you ever had a time in your life and you're really, really like almost terrified to do something, but you didn't have a choice? Because if you didn't do that thing, then all these other bad consequences would happen. So you just literally had to do it. And then once you did it, you realize it wasn't so bad. I don't know why I was procrastinating about that. I don't know what took me so long to do that thing, right? So, all right, so then get out there today. Pick one thing that you're afraid to do. It doesn't have to be any major, life-changing, earth-shattering thing. But get out there and do one thing that you're afraid to do. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to do something. And let me know what happens. Leave me a comment or DM me. All right, that's it, you guys. I hope this inspired somebody. Hope it made you less afraid to do the thing that you're afraid to do. Ciao for now. And then you say your name. I would say Kara Vels Crittenton, aka Coach Kara, Miss Success. But you could say your friend Jen or whatever. And then post the video. Don't edit it. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Don't care what the background looks like. Don't care what you look like. Just post it and start doing that. So that's the one of the quickest ways that I found to do it. Was just I found quotes that I liked that inspired me. You can Google like inspirational quotes. Find yourself about 5 or 10 of them that inspire you, and then just read the quote. Like, read it and just tell us, like, hey, I'm going to read you guys this quote, and read them the quote. And then you say, I'm going to read you this quote, and I'm going to tell you why it inspires me. And then that's all you're going to do. You're just going to read the quote. You're going to tell them why it inspires you. You're going to tell them what you want them to do next, which is called a call to action. You want them to follow you. You want them to like the video, or you want them to leave you a comment. You want them to share it. Whatever it is you want them to do, you're going to tell them what to do. So at the end of that I just said, I would say, so be sure to like, comment, and share this video with someone that you love today. Or be sure to follow me on Instagram. Be sure to follow me on LinkedIn or wherever you want people to follow you. Hey, follow me on Facebook. Or let me know what you're going to do today. One thing that you're afraid to do that you're going to do today. I'm just looking around. But so that's what I wanted to tell you. So I'm going to, that's your first tip, is to just get a quote. The other thing you can do is when I have people training and they're learning how to make videos and they're like, oh, I don't want to make videos. And I just tell them, okay, we're going to keep this simple. You can make a video about anything. So let's say you're a baker. Okay, let's say you're a baker. So I want to take something that's kind of not traditional, like other than just doing motivational stuff, right? So you're a baker. So you could say, hey, this is Cooking with Kara, and today I'm going to be making this yummy omelet recipe that I saw on Facebook. And so I have all my ingredients. Just show me your ingredients, and I'm going to give you guys 3 tips to a perfect omelet. And then you can tell them like whatever your 3 tips are. Like, so you're not a baker, whatever, you're a chef. You're going to cook something. I want to give you my 3 tips for a perfect omelet. So 1, like, have your eggs at room temperature or whatever the case is. I don't really make omelets, but I'm just going to give you an example. Have all your ingredients chopped up and ready to go before you start cooking your egg. Don't have your heat up too high. So those are your 3 tips for making the perfect omelet. Let me know if you try this recipe and how it turns out for you. All right, that's it. Hey, be sure to give this a like, comment, share it with a friend, and follow me on my Cooking with Kara page. I would really love that. Thanks. Ciao for now. Do you have a favorite recipe? Let me know what it is in the comments. Bye. Okay, that's it. So I've given you guys like 2 ways where you can just make videos and upload them. Don't overthink it. It's very simple. You're going to just shoot the video. Just shoot the video. Okay? So that's all you're going to do. Just follow that little 3-step process, right? You're going to come up with and then when you do that, I left this out. When you do that, have your points written out. So make yourself like 3 to 5 bullet points. And then you're going to make sure that, hey, I'm touching on this point, that point, the other point. I've been doing this so long, and a lot of times I just come on to kind of chit chat. So sometimes if I want to speak to something specific, like when I'm going to do these, I'm doing a whole series of videos about credit repair and about credit in general. Those, I will have my notes because I want to make sure that I'm referring back to it and make sure I didn't miss any point. I didn't leave anything out. It's crucial for people to succeed with fixing their credit, right? Or maintaining their good credit if they already have it. And things like that. So I'll have my pencil, my paper, and I'll just, hey, and you let people know. Don't be like, some people are afraid that they look like they're reading from a script. But don't worry about that, because if you tell people, hey, you know what, I wrote down some notes because I want to make sure that I touch on all these points for you guys because they're all really important. And so when you tell people what's happening, then they're okay, because they won't be like, she's looking all around, I think she's reading from a script. But I don't even know why anybody would care about that, but people do care about those things, I guess. I don't. But all right, so that's it. I'm just out here taking a little walk because my knees have been hurting me, and I was really tired and I had to come downtown, but I didn't feel like driving back home in the traffic, so I was waiting for the traffic to die down a little bit because I live on the other side of town from where my office is, and I was really tired, and I'm like, I don't want to start driving and then I got to pull over like Walmart or somewhere and take a little cat nap. So I'm just like, let me just go to the park, chill, do some work, and shoot a video. All right, so I'm going to try to go live again, repeat the same information, but I'm also going to upload this to YouTube, so it doesn't really matter. All right, you guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Did you have any takeaways? Was this valuable? I hope it was. Tell me if you want me to do a video series. Tell me if you want to hop on a live stream with me, and just say whatever. That's another tip too. Like, some people want to go live, but they're afraid, so you can just hop on with me. I'm not afraid. Sometimes I don't really feel like it. Sometimes I'm just tired. I have brain fog. I don't know what to talk about. That's why something like those quotes is really simple, because you don't have to think about it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to, oh my gosh, what am I going to say? Say something related to your industry. If you're in the banking industry and you want to let people know about, rate changes or different types of mortgages or whatever, different kinds of loans, you know, you can do that. You can say, hey, today I'm just going to come on. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and tell you about 3 different types of home loans. So there's this loan, they're like let's just go FHA, VA, something else, right? And then you're going to just say, so FHA loan is for these people. VA is for these people. And the other one is for these people. If you want to learn more, if you're in the market for a loan, just leave me a comment, leave me a message, DM me the word loan, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Okay, this is, you know, Bob the Banker. You guys have a great day. Bye. Like that. Okay, so hopefully I've given you some ideas for some content. And now I'm just going to walk back, and I'm going to see if I can go live. We'll see what happens. Ciao for now. It's your girl, Carabelle Scritton, a.k.a. Coach Cara, Miss Success, telling you to like, comment, share, leave me a message. Ciao for now.